And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio. All right, getting Spider Bro up here to cheer us on. There he is. Watch him stop. I just love that. Okay, so as you can see, I've tried to be a little bit sane with the linking of things and stuff, but trying to get as much oil in here as possible. And I've got all the power distributed down, and I wanted to enable this system with the camera running, because all of this is going to kick on really fast, and we are going to fill this petroleum gas really fast, really fast. So let's get power up. Oh, get through. Oh, this is not powered. Let's can we? There we go. Holy moly. Let's make sure these are water. Oh, that would help. Yeah, water would really help this situation. Yeah, I need to copy that. Anywhere that goes over, I need to think. There it is. I knew there was one that matched up here. Another one. And another one. I think that's good. I knew I forgot a step. I was just like, just coasting along, and I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. Get this done. Be able to watch the fruits of my labors. We've got some decent stuff there. That's empty. That's empty. These are full. These are completely full already. Okay, so these should have shut off. Disabled due to control behavior, which is fine. So now that we have an obscene amount of petroleum gas, we can work on an obscene amount of plastic. So, getting this going, what we're going to do is we're going to do a horizontal setup for plastic. Because I want to do a nice horizontal setup for plastic, and then we're going to have some for sulfur later on down the line. So I want to make sure we have a distribution system capable of sending a lot of material down where it's needed. Okay, so give ourselves ample amount of space. No need to be so compressed with this. This, however, we can do something crazy. Outtake that. Should we go the full? No. 4x4. This. We're gonna need ample amounts of. Do I want to use? Since this is going to give us a lot of space, we're going to have another one of these here. We're going to have another one of these sets here and here, and there and there. You and you and you. We'll be able to possibly maybe Ooh, see? That would be nice. One, two. Do that. We need... Let's do my belts. I need my belts back. These are going to be coal. I could do this. Should I do this? The output is going to be... Oh, let's see. How do I want to do the output? This is going to be tricky. If I really want there to be an excessive amount of output, what we could do is forego these two. Because if we... Let's look at the power draw at the moment. It would be nice... Let's do it on this side. Right there. Can we get an underground, or is it going to be too wide? Yeah, see, it's going to be too wide. So do that. Then we can get an underground in there and there. This is going to come down. We are going to have a separator right there. That will pump into there. Okay. Do we want a non-return duct here? I think we might want one of those there. Like that. All right. So if we forego these, that gives us a lot more headspace to route the output. So one thing we want to do this and this. Do this and this. Yeah, see, that's outside of the range. I was really hoping to keep it inside. Because the next one of these is going to go here, but it's actually going to go there. That's how we have these set. So that spacing is kind of a problem. We could tie those in together. Tie those, and then see, that's too much space. Because these have to go in there. That's too much space, which is why I wanted there to be an offset. Do that. Ooh, this could be nasty. Ooh. Haha. Haha. That works. I mean, it works. But again, the offset for this is going to be off. Because if let's imagine, well, I guess maybe not. So we're not going to tile it down here. We're going to tile it over. Ugh, get around. Okay. Now, what was it gonna take? Let's copy all of this. There. Copy this. There. Copy all of this. There. Ah. Yeah. We're gonna need this. Ooh. That hurts. That hurts my brain. How can we... I was hoping to get this all done in one. We could... Oh, this is gonna be really nasty. Oh yeah. That's what we're doing. There it is. Haha. Oh yeah. Look at that. This is gonna come in there. This is gonna come in there. That's gonna go there. Okay. That's all the way through. This is gonna be output priority and just the seedling. So buffer that. Haha, there it is. As far as power goes, we are still powered. The whole thing is powered with just one of these babies. And so you can get that. And you can get those. Now, is the whole thing tileable? It is if we do this properly. Okay. Remember, these are going to be coal, petroleum gas, pushed into here. Oh, this is going to be glorious. This is going to be so glorious. This is going to be so much plastic. We don't even know what to do with it all. And the power, you can see, the power actually connects. It's glorious. One thing I would actually like to change. We're going to change these to be regular old belts. Just in case I need to sneak in here with extra coal, we'll make those regular belts. It'll be easy to merge extra coal into those spots. So there is 2, 4 on a row, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, wait, just like what's stopping us here? I'm just keeping that rolling. Huge amount of petroleum gas consumption right here. Like obscene amounts of petroleum gas. And I just realized there's probably not going to be any undergrounds up here. Yep. I missed this. This is close to, so I need that. Oh, these are not actually pasting when I'm walking down the Laurel. There we go. Okay, now we can... Oh, right. Control C. Oh, yeah. This is glorious. G. That is a monumental amount of things. How many are we low on? We're getting a little low. Looks like our red circuit's finally returned, which is nice. So power-wise, we are good to connect this guy up. Oh, look at that. Look at that difference right there. There we go. All those are connected. Oh, those are loud, aren't they? Yay. So, this is our output here. We're gonna have a station somewhere over here, probably down here, actually. Over here, we're gonna need an abundance of coal. So there's our miner setup, and we are gonna try our best to get this lined up to encompass that entire deposit. And then a little smattering of them here. That's a lot of coal. So I'm going to go up and over with the coal to come down here. And so we need to find a place. There's a nice little setup. G. No, we want F. There we go. Oh man, I am loving the blueprint rotation and mirroring feature. So one of the great things about this game is the number of quality of life mods is like light years ahead of pretty much every other game I've ever played. I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Get out of the way of that oil. Give ourselves lots of space. I like leaving gaps like this, just not only to see the throughput of the belt, see how packed it is, but also allow myself a way to put in a splitter in case I need to split off and go and put stuff in other places. So these are going to have a total of 70% productivity, and we can these can just get hooked up. They're not beaconed at all, so they can get hooked up and start sending coal. And we should get some bits of coal down here. Let's actually put that up there before that coal actually starts arriving. There we go. All right, so the system here, we're gonna want one there, and we may want more. So we're gonna split it here. We're also gonna split it back here, just in case I need another set to go down. I'm likely going to need another set of coal, because these are gonna consume vast amounts of coal. So this one is gonna be that, and this one's that. Okay, and if we need another set, I've got 2 lines in here that I can use, and so I could use, well, that just bothers me. I could use this and this as a secondary line. So I'm going to put that in there now. Yeah, right in there. And then we may even want to split it again. I learned my lesson from the from our copper setup to allow plenty of expansion space for this. Just allow plenty of it. All right, so let's get some coal in there. See how far away it goes. You and you can go. All right. Now, before I hook up the petroleum gas, I would like to figure out where we want to load and unload this setup. We probably are going to want some sort of system up here. So, because we can bring a train in. I prefer to have it always take a right turn. So if we look at this, there it is. Yeah, I think we probably can pull it out here. This might work. Let's grab from here. There. It's pretty much the only... I mean, yeah, I'll put it in there. I mean, we're not going to get any trains coming from that direction, obviously. So we can grab this. That's the right orientation there. All right, now we're going to want plastic loading and crude and sulfuric acid. There's going to be a lot of things at this spot. So we want to make sure we have plenty of room. All right. Because remember, sulfuric, we're going to have not only sulfur, but also sulfuric acid. Because sulfur is actually used in one of the science packs. And when we Uberize one of the science packs, what is it, blue? I think? Yeah, blue. So we're going to need a lot of sulfur as well. Just so you know. We got a lot of... this is why it's tough building so far from the main base. I mean, yeah, I could probably set up a train that has logistics and has all the materials and all that kind of stuff, but that sounds like a lot of time. All right, so we're gonna grab there. That is our offset. It's a 1-4 train setup. Now, somebody did make a comment and say, "Hey, you might need like a 2-8 setup," and it's like, yeah, that is a possibility, and if that is a thing, then I will probably have a distribution center that converts a 2-8 train system into a 1-4 train system and allows both systems to basically mingle together if I need that much material. Okay, so I would like this also to have one there to split that up. This is going to be oil outpost. And yeah, we have a lot of lead time here, mainly so we can gracefully, let's see, I may even want to just go straight out with this. Link that up. Link that up. Ah! Auto save. chain before the entrance. Take away you and you. And you. And you. Leave a lot of space. Leave a decent amount of space in front of the system. At least enough for a train. So if a train pulls in here, you're not going to have trains backed up way back here. So you have a decent amount of space. All right. So this is basically going to be where... Nope. Let's prototype that. And that is going to be the line there. Ghost rail, I understand. Just like that. Okay, so again, we're going to need crude oil unload. So that's going to require a decent amount of space. So I think the first couple here are going to have a decent amount of space for crude oil and sulfuric acid. And so we're going to need, you know, tanks and things and stuff. So crude oil unload there. I may want another one of those. I think it would be... Yeah, see, we can't do it because of the unload station, but we could have one of these right there. So this can be a crude unload, this can be a crude, this can be a sulfuric acid load, which we shouldn't need too many more of those. So we're going to then give ourselves a decent amount of space, and then this will start the plastic system. This once the rail is there, I'll be able to put one here, but I couldn't quite get that angle. Come on. The bots are doing their best. Ooh, I can sneak one right in there. So we can have that output. This is enough, plenty for a train. I want to be able to offload very, very quickly. All right, so now we have the ability to load. This is a load layout here. So this is loading a train. Now, let's see. Yeah, plastic. We're going to have plastic. We're going to have several things. Several things loading and unloading from this stop. And this will give us that'll give us a basic system with which to copy and give us that offset. Oh, see, I didn't want, so we can kind of do a minimal setup here. 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna have two or three for plastic. 1 for sulfur, because really sulfur is not, I mean, that's basically, yeah, sulfur is not going to be too messy. So at least 2 for plastic. All right. Let the bots do all that. And so if this is plastic, we're gonna want 1 just to act as a sort of a bigger buffer. Like so. And it's something that we can connect up to our logistics system or our circuit network and get that readout of how much plastic is in there. All right, so now that we have a destination for the plastic, let's quickly set up where it's going to come in at. So we're going to have this line here, roughly there. This line here, just in case we need to add more production, right to there. Where's our line? Okay, I went a little far, but let's go down. Where are we? There we are. So there's 1. Two. Make sure those are pointing the right way. Pointing, nope, and nope. Okay. So both of these are going to be sending lots of plastic up. Now, should I balance these? I mean, it really doesn't matter if I balance these. It is what it is. All right, so that is the gist. Let's get this not named that. We're going to name this stacked plastic. Oh, yeah, and the color is basically going to be white. Okay, stacked plastic there. So right now, both of these are stacked plastic. That's so nice. This one is going to be... sulfuric... No. Sulfuric acid. And sulfuric acid is going to be sort of a dirty yellow. And this is going to be black. And it's going to be named crude oil. Actually, we need to actually name this plastic. Where are you? Plastic crude. Because this, the basic crude oil, just the one with the crude oil symbol, that's black, right? I said, yeah. So this one and this one are going to be named the same. So that tells me that this is the plastic, or basically the plastic processing area, and it needs crude oil. Because we have one over here that I renamed up over by copper, because we have a lot of oil deposits there. So this one is just named the crude oil icon. So rather than have, you know, because that's all that's doing is producing crude oil. Whereas this wants crude oil because it's producing plastic. So plastic crude oil. So I'm trying to get into the groove of a naming scheme there, and you know, I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, so you know, if I really want this one and this one, and then this one will be pure yellow, and this one will be stacked sulfur. Okay. And that will be a wholly different setup. But I wanted to get this going on camera. We're way over time, but I wanted to see just how fast this was going and how much coal I'm going to be using. All right, so, and go. Okay, not as fast as I thought it was going to be. Not nearly as fast as I thought it was going to be. Well, what is going on? Why aren't you getting... Cross duct only has enough for 400. Yeah, what is going on here? I thought for sure that was going to be just blasting. Maybe this is what's doing it. Yeah, why would he set that to be such a low amount? Of throughput. Like this is it's only pumping like 2100 down the line. Did I like set these up wrong or something? Are they supposed to be... I honestly thought this was gonna just push an immense amount down the line, but apparently I missed something important. So what we can do is maybe right in here. I can take that. Okay, let's put this back up to my pipes while I'm doing this. Oh, underground. Those are still not... Wow! Those are still not getting any... What is going on here? Like, that's crazy. How is this getting all that at once and just this next door neighbor is getting zilch? That's amazing. Okay, well that messes up my grand plans quite a bit. If I wanted to really make sure. Okay, so this is as far as that's going. Huh. I had bigger expectations of this system. Considering these levels of pumps, I might have to go into the mod and change these intersections. Because as you can see, the underground can handle 1600. The bends, the T's, the four-ways are only 400. So that is a problem. Because this underground is packed full. This also needs to be set to 1600. As well as each segment of straight pipe. Yeah, that is a huge oversight. I don't know why the author did that, but it severely limits the throughput. When you go from 1600 down to 400, you're cutting a quarter of your possible production off. And your entire reason for being, the entire mod's reason for being, disappears. So yeah, that is a huge oversight. I'm gonna have to fix that mod. Because that is a huge problem. Not being able to push fluid down the line because these things are choke points. It eliminates the whole purpose of having, you know, 1600 there but 400 there. It severely limits your throughput. Of course, if I need like a pumping station here, that would be kind of bad. Like, I could have a pumping system. You could have, basically what you would do is you would have an outtake. So you have, like, from your main pipe here, you'd have your outtake. And then you'd have your intake. Your intake and then your outtake. So yeah, that's disappointing. I had much higher expectations for this system. But we should be at least producing compressed plastic. And if we look at 1 minute plastic, I mean, we're sitting good. Is there a... Let's clear that. We don't have a production of compressed plastic, unfortunately. The stacks don't show up in production. I'm not sure why. That's kind of weird. But I mean, we could be doing a lot better, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to mod the mod, I guess. That's what it comes down to. Modding the mod. Because those are good. 1600. 1600. Right now we are doing just fine. We're limiting that. We're chewing up all of our heavy. We're sort of chewing up all of our light. I don't know if this is... I just want to make sure we're distributing our oil. Why is this? Oh, well that would be a huge help. Yeah, look at that. It's so, we're getting so little down here. Because these are completely cut off. Alright, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.